Follow them on Twitter, YouTube, Podomatic, and iTunes. This is brought to you by YouCreepAndTweet.you. Now it's time for the Guys Night Podcast!
Step in the theater, what will you find? So many movies, not enough time. Action, horror, thriller, comedy, foreign documentaries. Welcome to Guys Night. Guys Night.
Alright, so we just got out another Darren Aronofsky film. I gotta say, right off the bat, performances with Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem, hands down, like, captivated the movie. This feels very Kubrick to me. I know that I'm really jumping into it, but that's kind of like how the movie starts off. It starts off where you're placed what's going on in the situation, and by the end of the movie, you just feel like the analogies that they were making between the biblical references, the Christ references, the story of life. It's hands down a movie that's going to be talked about for generations to come. Again, very Kubrick. This is a movie where I guarantee you 20 years from now, it's going to age like a fine wine. I feel like my favorite scene, hands down, was when they're doing the house, and I get the whole analogy of like how life is sin and the violence and just everything that goes on in the world. And Jennifer Lawrence's character, there's spoiler alert like right here, but I'm not going to tread too much in the ground for other of our viewers. A scene in the movie where, you know, her character goes through this change, and this change is definitely parallel to what happens with Jesus Christ. And that alone, and his whole life story and everything like that, I love how they like subtly threw that in without being in your face about it. Another thing is, from the beginning, the genesis of the movie, the Cain and Abel references, it's, again, very biblical, and I know that he did this within a weekend writing the script, but hands down, again, putting everything together with the piece of this movie, Mother is by far a different experience, one that's audiences are gonna remember, and again, generations to come, hands down, it's going to work. Like, I know right now the reviews are gonna be very mixed, but I guarantee you years from now it's gonna be great. 3 out of 4 stars, and I'll definitely revisit this again and maybe give it a 4 out of 4 stars. We'll see.
If you're an artsy person, if you like Requiem of a Dream, you like Black Swan, I tell you now, go see this movie. This is a movie you will probably enjoy and like. If coming from an artsy person, if I have to go on that side of me, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 4 stars. Okay? See the movie. Take what you will. If you're a religious person, 50-50. You'll get some of the references, and you'll probably catch on halfway through, but you'll still enjoy the movie. As for other people, if you're a regular moviegoer, you will probably not understand this movie and probably give this a 1 out of 4 stars. But give it a chance. You never know.
So what's your score?
I told you.
He
I
said
gave you 2.
three,
I gave you 2.
So it's a 3
And a 1.
And a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a final of it too.
Yeah.
Undecided score.
Oh man, where do I begin?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be the negative Nancy of the group. No, it was kind of like my idea to actually see this, and I don't know. I feel like so much happened. Like, it's definitely a movie I'm gonna remember years from now, but I don't know if it's gonna be like in a good way. I kind of liked the slow burn of the movie. And then the final act, it was just like so much stuff happened, like made my head explode. And I'm not like the biggest religious guy, so I didn't like understand every single reference until you guys explained it. And like, I don't want to give spoilers away. Usually I love like horror, like blood, guts, gore. Some of the stuff was just so like graphic and like I get the religious references and stuff, but some of it even I couldn't take. Like, I was like, oh, like this isn't something like pleasant to watch, and just left a bad taste in my stomach. But I don't know. I wanted to really like it. Like I like Jennifer Lawrence. Javier Bardem is good, but I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 4. So,